Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Jasmy. It's been a while since I covered Jasmy. Wanted to do a full video on it, on it right here, talking about the possibilities. I think the last time I covered Jasmy, I mean, I have to check it out because then I also know what I said. When I see the price. Last time was July the 12th. So we had just gotten this beautiful move into the 200 EMA right there. That analysis was correct, right? So what we said then is that we had some imbalances down here, which by the way, we got a beautiful reaction to. Imbalances pulled back into that very strong reaction and then got a continuation into the main resistance level, which we are at right now, which is a very broad resistance zone, right? So it's basically the area right here between 0.019, so 1.9 cents, and 0.017. So let's, for simplicity's sake, let's say 1.8 cents, so 0.018, right? That's our main resistance level. We were able to rally into that with quite a lot of momentum. You can see quite a lot of volume went into that. Then we also spiked a bit higher, but so far we haven't been able to break above that, even though that is absolutely crucial, right? If we actually want to see some sort of a Jasmy bull run, which I know some of you have gotten fatigued with the price action of Jasmy, I understand, but I do want you to know that, and I'm not going to speak false hope into your minds, but very often when a coin is kind of written off, or people say it's done for, very often that's the time that a bull run is a possibility, right? And Jasmy, even though I think fundamentally it's not the best coin, right? I mean, we're not really seeing any Japan crypto narrative, which would be great for Jasmy. And to be completely fair, if you compare the momentum that Jasmy has shown before, for example, also in April and May, to the momentum that we have right now, momentum is also quite low. So both fundamentally and technically, at this point of time, I'm not the biggest fan of Jasmy, but every time that we have gotten into bullish market circumstances in the last 2 years, which is right here in February 2024, we got that second kind of rally with the Ethereum ETF right here, June 2024, May 2024, but then also November, December 2024. Every time that we had bullish market circumstances, Jasmy did rally, and I suspect that the market maker behind Jasmy is quite keen on making that happen again. So even though I would argue at this point of time we're at resistance, so don't buy. We're at resistance, the momentum could be higher. I still do think that Jasmy, for that reason, is going to rally, because I am convinced that the market circumstances right now are quite similar to those two times. So then the main price target is going to be right here at 0.025, so 2.5 cents. Do I think we're going to break above this level right now? No, I think it is a little bit more likely. It's a bit of a bearish divergence right here as well with these two price areas. I think it's a little bit more likely that we will consolidate down here, maybe get a spike down. I think that's unlikely. I think it's more likely we're going to consolidate up here. Then eventually, and I will try to keep you updated on this as much as I can and as soon as I can, but eventually I expect us to break out. Hopefully with a lot of momentum, right? So that is going to be crucial. If we get a lot of momentum, we can do something like this easily in a matter of 2 or 3 days, like we also did back in December right here. So be ready for that. I will try to keep you ready for that as well. But something that I would say for now, given the current market circumstances and given the way the Jasmy is looking purely technically, because fundamentally there's not much to talk about, I would say this is most likely. But those are my thoughts. I will keep you updated on this, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.